Good afternoon. This will be a very brief introduction to online giving or online contributions to McKendree United Methodist Church. There'll be a brief introduction of the process, and then we will actually do a transaction. The first thing that you do is you bring up your favorite web browser and you type in the address. In this case, it's mckendreeumc.com. This will bring up the home page of our website. Then you'll see on the top right, there's a button called Give and Pay. So we'll just click that and it brings you up to another screen. The first key thing that I'd like to point out to you is this message in the center. Did you know that McKendree pays a 2.75% of your donation or payment in debit and credit card fees? Please consider a draft from your checking account whenever possible to ensure that your full donation goes towards McKendree's ministries. That's really your choice how you do the transaction. Do you use a credit card? Do you do a bank draft? We appreciate all your contributions, and it's your decision how you would like to do it. Now let's start with actually doing a transaction. We go to the Give Pay Now button, and it'll bring up a very simple screen. The first thing to do is we fill in how much we would like to give. We'll say $75. Then you see a drop down. This is where this $75 will be given to. Will it be given to the budget fund, the Lawrenceville Co-op, debt reduction, small group book, etc.? It's really your choice which one you pick, but if you're giving to the general operation of the church, then you would select the budget. Now for this presentation, I'm just going to use a made-up email address. John Smith at msn.com. Once you key in your email address, you hit the continue button, and it'll come up with a screen saying, would you like to create an account? If you'd like to create an account, you just confirm that email address and hit the create account button. Or if you don't want an account, then you just continue as a guest, and that's what we're going to do today. Now, in this particular case, it brought the information forward. Here's where you have a choice of doing a credit debit card or an automatic draft from your checking or savings account. If you select credit card, you fill in your credit card account number, the expiration date, the name on the card, the billing address, which is usually your home address, the billing city, the billing state, the billing postal code. We'll actually see something very similar when we do the bank draft transaction. So let's just go up in this particular case, say we're actually going to do a checking draft. Notice the screen changes, and you actually see two new fields in addition to the billing name and address information. You see an account number and a routing number. If we pop up this window, it'll actually give you a little illustration of what a typical check looks like. Down in the lower left corner, you'll see two sets of numbers. The first set of numbers is a 9-digit routing number. This tells the system what bank to send this check to for processing. The next one is the account number, which is a 10-digit number, which tells the bank what account number to hit. Now, you may be concerned about keying in this information on the screen, but just think about it. If you wrote a personal check and you gave it to someone to pay for something that you had purchased, they have all this information available, and they could actually use it to do a transaction using your account to anything they would like. But in our case, when you key in this information into the system, it's going to actually stay in our secure system, and no one will ever see those numbers. So take another look at these real quick. First one, this routing number, 123000456, and then an account number, 12345678990. And these are obviously example numbers. So I'm just going to hit OK to close it. We'll key in the account number, which was 12345678990. We'll key in the routing number, which is 123000456. Fill in our name and address. So we'll say John Smith at 1190 Main Street, And we'll say that he lives in Lawrenceville and he lives in Georgia. So we hit the drop down. And then the postal code is 30043. Now, we're actually ready to process this transaction. All we have to do is to hit the Give button. And the next screen that will come up will be a confirmation screen. Thank you for taking this moment and viewing how you are able to give online giving or online contributions to McKendree United Methodist Church. As always, we appreciate your stewardship, we appreciate your giving, we appreciate your contributions, and we also appreciate all your service that you do for your church. Thank you very much. Have a good day.